Hi everyone that is enrolled in ART122 and ART221, Graphic Design 1 and Graphic Design 2 respectively. Uh, Take notes as you go through any of my videos. I give quizzes on them, not necessarily this one, but this one more so to write down anything important that I note. Anything that I mention in this video and you think, boy, Steve didn't mention too much about that, it's probably because it will be covered in the upcoming welcome videos that you do need to take a quiz on the content of those. This one's really just to get you kind of started, make sure you feel like you're in the right place. If you've had me as an instructor before, don't assume that my quizzes will be the same as last semester. Everything's been redone to fill in the blank quizzes because of the whole online shift. And when you do take notes for the quizzes, make sure you write down the words exactly as I give them because they're going into a computer and computers can't use any kind of common sense grading. The big thing that you'll learn this first week is that Canvas announcements is the key thing to staying in touch with what's due and going on in this class, and I'll show you that in just a second.
In fact, I'll show you now. The best place to start out, easiest way to navigate, start at the college's website, so scccollege.edu, click on the Canvas button, put in your credentials here when you click the login button. Should be the same credentials that you used to sign up for the class in the first place, and then you'll see something that looks sort of like this. It could just be a list of the classes, but you'll see the class that you're in with me. So if you're watching this video, it'll be 122 or 221. Click here to take you into the class that you're in with me, and you'll start out on this home page, which has some important reminders on it, and then the key to this class is announcements. Now your view will be a little bit different than mine. You won't see all these future ones. In fact, I'll go into student view just so it looks as similar to your view as possible here. And so for example, for our first class, it's just going to be the Zoom invite and a reminder to watch this video that hopefully you're watching right now. And then for the second class, you'll see a whole list of things that are due for our second class meeting. Take a look at that, and you'll have time to ask me questions on this when we meet on the Zoom meeting on Wednesday the 26th at 12:30 for the 122 students. And I'm sorry, if I didn't say 12:30, it's 12:30 for the 122, and it's 1:30 for the 221 students. Now, whether you're happy about this or not, you're taking an online class, could just be out of necessity, but obviously it's going to shift the whole way education works because so many people have been forced to make online classes, and I think a lot of people are going to get used to them. So the biggest thing about taking an online class is it takes a lot of discipline and time management skills. This class that you're taking used to meet from 11:50 a.m. to 2:55 p.m. twice a week. So that's a big chunk of time, but it's a studio class and it involved a lot of, hand crafting and computer crafting skills. And then on top of that, you had your homework. And I talk more about homework and time management in the welcome quizzes, but so important, I just want to remind you again. The welcome quiz for this class must be completed by Tuesday, September 1st by 11:59 p.m. and completed with an A to avoid being dropped by the class. Now you get 2 shots at it, but you should just first go in and, as always, go into the announcements. So this is the announcement for the second class, and just do stuff in order. Watch the 6 welcome videos. I show you the answers literally to the quiz, and then click here to take you to the quiz, and then you go on, watch a couple more videos, take another quiz, go on and watch some more stuff. But this is the big thing. If you don't do these on time, you'll just be marked late. If you don't do this, you'll be dropped from the class. So you could think of that welcome quiz as essentially being the roll. taking of the first day of class to avoid getting dropped. I will have made mistakes in setting up this course. I mean, the workload has just been crazy getting 4 classes ready to go online. But I want to hear about the mistakes so that I can fix them for you and for future semesters. Sometimes students wonder why I don't just embed my videos right in Canvas, why they're actually all on another website. First of all, you don't even really have to know what website they're on, although it helps because if you want to go back to them later, it helps to know. But there's always a link to the videos that you need to watch per any given week. But if you go directly to the site, it'll kind of answer that question. What I do, and this is mostly for your convenience, all of the videos that are in here are set up, and these are the ones that mostly pertain to your class, with a table of contents so that if you do need to go back to them in the future and you just need to learn about the rectangle tool again or a refresher, you know that you can jump ahead to 5 minutes and 18 seconds into the video. But even more important is anytime there's a mistake that I notice or that you notice, and hopefully email and let me know, then I can fix them. And then this way I only have one place to make a table of contents and one place to update the mistakes, so it'll be much more accurate and a better user experience. Now, a key thing to note about the way this online class works is, like I mentioned before, it used to meet 2 days a week, Mondays and Wednesdays in person, but now in this web environment, we only meet on Wednesdays via Zoom. And then you basically get to exercise your discipline throughout the rest of the week to get all your stuff done in time. But on time means 11:59 p.m. on the Tuesday, in other words, the day before our prior meeting. So if I say that an assignment is due in week 3, it means that that assignment is actually due at 11:59 p.m. the Tuesday before our third meeting. So just to be super clear here, let's just take an example. Our third class meets on Wednesday, meaning we have a Zoom meeting on Wednesday the 9th at either 12:30 or 1:30, depending on which class you're in. Anything that's listed as due in that meeting or in that announcement that is labeled as for September or for 9 September 2020 will actually be due on Tuesday the 8th of September by 5:59 p.m. And just to be triple clear on that, say you're on the home page, you click on announcements, it's coming up on week number 3 and you want to know what's due. So you look for that upcoming date and it says for 9 September 2020, and then I usually put in parentheses which class that pertains to as far as numerical, and then I'll usually have a reminder in here next to the due section that it is 11:59 on the day before. But even if I don't put that, anything that says due, that is the time that it is due. And the reason for that is that so by the time we meet for class, if I need to make a reference to one of your assignments or you have a question on it, something that you turned in, I can pull it up and look at it. Also, every week, the for date Zoom meeting will appear right up here at the top. And then I will, at the bottom of the message, post in the rest of the Zoom information, because every now and then a student will get better performance if they watch the Zoom on their computer but hear the audio on their phone. So the phone numbers and such will be located at the bottom, but just a quick link will be up here. You can download your syllabus from the home page, and I'd suggest you just go ahead and do that now. Read it and watch the videos with it handy. But on the syllabus, there's a section on there that shows what is required for the class. Having something to save your work on is absolutely essential. I go into that more in the welcome videos. And then let me just show you the section on my Prof. Steve G website, which shows some images of some of these things. And this is also in your syllabus, the name of this website up at the very top of the syllabus. But if you go to helpful links and supplies, you'll see some pictures of the main stuff. So you need either this kind of mounting adhesive or this one. This stuff is much friendlier, easier to work with, and you'll see me work with it in the videos. You need a steel back ruler, something to cut on, an X-Acto knife, and a bunch of X-Acto blades. Even though this class is going to be online, you're still going to have to complete some hand-done work because it is a print-based graphic design class. So other than watching this video, there's nothing that you really have to do before class starts. But if you'd like to get a head start, the class should be available to you now on Canvas, and you can go in and start watching the welcome videos, taking the notes. The quiz may not show up until the very first day of class, but as soon as it does, you can take the quiz. So I will see you on Wednesday the 26th at 12:30 for you 122 students, and at 1:30 p.m. for you 221 students. You will get this email from me. We'll have this video attached to it. It's kind of weird talking past present when you're making videos, but also on there will be the link to that Zoom meeting, and then also the link meeting will be the Zoom meeting link, I should say, will be also located inside of the first announcement for your particular class, where it says week 1, day 1. It'll be up at the top here. Okay, see you soon.